What's that, Sonny? You want Uncle Jesus to keep playing the drums for you? You want a sermon? I'll be right with you. It's not going to be an easy one, son. It's not going to be an easy one. Go sit over here. You're not. Go sit with the others. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. What? Oh, okay. I was going to have a little bit of a green drink. It's going to be a tough one. It is going to be tough. Anyway. Oh, here. We're talking about is serious stuff. It is serious stuff. Let me hike this up with another Bible. Hold on. This is the Kabbalah book of word spells here. I should be using that one, but I'm going to use the Old English instead. All right. We're talking about sprinkling in the Old Testament. Excuse me a moment. Most of you don't even know what it is. I'm going to show you. Oh, come on. I'm wasting their time here. That's the wrong scissors, man. Jesus took the other ones. It's caught on my thumb. Okay, so. This is what they used similar. They took lamb's wool to shake blood. The priest, that's what we're going to learn about. If you can stick with me. So what I'm talking about is, you know how we talk about communion. And it's a reenactment. When I was a Christian, an Eighth Day Fundamental Baptist Evangelism Explosion Christian, and we were, by the way, we're the only ones that were right. We had communion, and we had the grape juice, and it was, Jesus said in one of the Gospels, to do it in remembrance of me. Now, other people, the Catholics, they believe it turns into his blood. Either way, let's talk about where it all came from. What was sprinkling? Sprinkling was the priest, and I'm going to give you scriptures, but right now we're going to, they dipped the blood with lamb's wool on a long stick. I forget what kind of stick it is. And it was about this long, maybe a little longer, and they shook it. It's called blood sprinkling, but really it's shaking blood. So I challenge anybody, and I already know what you're going to say if I asked. Look at that. We're going to get, the priest is going to soak up blood and shake it on the altar, on different pieces of food, the goat's head, the legs, whatever part, in different parts of the altar would be sprinkled. And there was, with blood, shaken blood. Just like you may have seen in some of the, okay. In some of the tribes on TV years ago, they had a lot of them, but I don't see many of them anymore. They would show a lot of people are into shaking blood, whether it be shaking a chicken on somebody. It's you can laugh about it, it can be funny, but my point is, this is where it's all stemmed from, because these people believed that God wanted this. So, if I said, Jesus said to do this communion in remembrance of me, how many of you would go back, if you're a Christian, go back and do the Moses priest's blood sprinkling? Now remember, when the whole when half the blood, I did a whole sermon about it before, but I'm showing you more now. The whole bowl, when it got half full, half of the blood left over was thrown on the whole congregation. So what I'm going to explain to the ones that didn't see it before is what is blood sprinkling. There we go. Got my hat back. Now you know what it's shaking. It's not this pretty. You think of sprinkling as pretty. It's blood. So if people did this, they came together at the tent of meetings. Now I want you people, anybody who believes, and I know what you're going to say, okay? Let's get this over with. You're going to say, oh, that all pointed to the cross. None of these people were thinking about this back then, and you only believe that, and I only believed it when I used to believe it because I was taught that. These people weren't thinking about Jesus. They believed in what God wanted them to do, they thought, at the time. And they followed their leaders because that's the way society worked. Just like the leaders of today, of what's going on that I won't even go into. These are your leaders. You're being led by the nose by the one-eyed farmers. There I go again, the one-eyed farmers. And it's all the way back then. Let's read what Leviticus says for you. They're still with me, possibly. So now you know what blood sprinkling is like. How many would you go back and do that if you had to do it like communion? You might say yes, if God told me to. But we don't have to because Jesus did away with that. That's not the point. The root of the religion, all religions, whether you like it or not, have evolved, changed, okay? Fight over the word evolved, you atheists, secular people, or religious people. Fight over all you want, but things develop over time. There's no denying it. One thing comes for another, evolves. So, sweet smelling savor of the Lord is what all this God wanted was blood sacrifice, barbecues. Kill the burnt offering, kill the trespass offering, the blood offering, he shall sprinkle round about the altar. He shall offer up. Yeah, come on up here. Come on. Yeah, come on up. Up. Oh, there you go. There's Mr. Yeah, there you go. Just, yeah, out there. All right, get head out. See the other. Yeah, see the other one. Blood sprinkled around the altar. The fat that covereth the inwards. You offer the fat, the 2 kidneys, the fat that's on them, which is by the flanks, the cow that has above the liver, the kidneys, it shall be taken away. There's a whole process of what they're going to put on this sacrifice altar. So, I'm not going to get deep into this because I did it before. But now you know what, just do this, okay? I don't have time for all this. If you really care about what your Bible says, what you think God thinks, you might discover only man could have thought this stuff up. Read Leviticus, formed by yourself, without any man, woman, person telling you what it's supposed to mean. Honestly formed by yourself. And watch the doctrines fall apart all by themselves. All right, and start here. Start at the Adam and Eve story. Read exactly what that says. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this for a whole lot of reasons. I see it damage a lot of people. They get caught up in it. I see the live streams, Christian live streams. I'm looking at all these famous preachers that are just sucking millions of dollars out of people and taking their time and their family time and dividing families in the name of just what Jesus says. You didn't come to bring peace, but put a sword and divide families. You see, it keeps changing back and forth what Jesus is for the convenience of the one-eyed farmers. Your cattle. The good shepherds that you think are good are not good. Let's see what, if you're still with me. And by the way, I have a lot of Christians on this channel because they came over from my other channels that many of you might already know about. And let's see. What are the significance of sprinkling of blood? Like I said, it's shaking blood. It's not no pretty thing. It was a blood covenant because blood represents life. Sprinkling on the congregation in your Sunday best. If you had to do this, this is at a place. They're shaking. Where do you think it all goes? It goes on your clothes, your hair, in your mouth, in your eyes. Totally unsanitary. Who's got to clean it up? I'm not joking. Who's got to clean it up? Every Sunday. You think it's bad mopping the floors in the church and dusting things down? Literally cleaning up blood. I forget how long they had to keep it on them, too. How about that? It had to be on them for a while. What is blood of covenant? Sprinkling on the congregation represented a vital commitment between God and his. Take us a little further here. It's an important part of a ceremony commanded by who? God. If you believe that, do you really believe that? How did God tell Moses? Did he call him up on the phone? Did he find God up on a mountain? Why did Moses have guards at the foot? Don't even stand at the foot of the mountain. The guards will kill you. Just like, why do you think you can't find your politicians today? Why do you think they're hiding? Because their tricks are none of your business. By the mass psychosis that's going on now, so many of you fell for it. I see there's a wake up now. There's some kind of a wake up now. It will continue. It'll be every generation that's waited for Jesus to come back because these signs, well, their signs were right. Now we've got it. Yeah, because technology is expanding the idiocy so fast. The idiot communicate. Oh, by the way, here's another thing. The word message and text. Text messages. That's how all came from. Text messages make messes of the ages. Mess of the ages. Mess throughout the ages through text. Go on and on, but I don't have much time. Oh, Satan says he knows he has very little time, so yeah, but that's what Christians do too. Hurry up, you got to preach everybody get saved. You can twist these verses any way you want. It's snowballing now. I'm getting a download. I'm getting a download from the universe. I want to return, but I just got too much to give. Too much to give you. Let's just finish it off with this. All right, come on in.